field at Mile High. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As they'll be backed up to start this drive.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you just changed your play calling because you thought you had some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Here's a quick throw out to Mims.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
Nix to the air. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
DK to return.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And it'll be Titan football. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards to the 43, 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell. He will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Hey. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let's go.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. To throw, here's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
79 Broncos.
To throw is Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
We spend so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Cody Barton there to bring him down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Again, it's Harvey. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Right back to Dobbins on first. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. That's good on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run. This is Phil Maffa. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ward. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He fights through. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins, 28 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. To start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Ward.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Return.
To throw is Nix.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
What's good on the extra point? And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls get through goalposts.
I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gabriel.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chimere Dike.
His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And he makes the score 21-10. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game near the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 13 yards remaining on second down. Manning, he hits him in stride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now third down and 6 to go.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
To throw, here's Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Gabriel. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Gabriel. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Blue striker. 6. Mega blaster. 6.
To throw, Gabriel. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And that's caught at the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass. Back against the grain, all the way across field, and sometimes you catch the defense just not believing you can make that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Pitch to blue. Cut.
Throwing now, Gabriel. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Strike! Strike! Blue, go! Red, strike! Blue, 32! Red, red!
The final shot before break. Gabriel is going to let this one go deep. And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
To kick off for the Broncos.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back.
Picked off by John Brown. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. 3rd down and 6. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now it's Nix. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun here, Gabriel. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And Edwards trying to push forward, but unsuccessful. They stop him short of the marker.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
4th down. Here's Gabriel. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Here's a diving catch right side. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like he just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught for Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
To the air is Gabriel. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Ready?
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Set, go.
On third down, here's Edwards. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Black 40. Hey, check mega.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Gabriel going to throw for it. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Nick's going to keep it, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Looking to throw. Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now an audible here into something else. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run with full playbook.
Marvin Mims, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Titans 13. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have it here.